Breaking news right now, live at 6 on WHAS 11 News. The top headlines at the moment, they are making slow progress. And Louisville firefighters are still talking with a trapped construction worker. Their rescue underway, as you see live on our screen. We're bringing you more of our breaking news coverage tonight at 6. Hello, everybody. I'm Doug Proffitt. This is happening at the moment in downtown Louisville, right along East Chestnut Street between Preston and Floyd. WHAS 11's Ian Hardwitt, along with photojournalist Emma Gefter and Aspen Hester, are on the scene. And Ian, we did hear from the Louisville Fire Department with new details about 30 minutes ago. What'd they say?
Doug, Louisville Fire Department and Louisville Mayor Craig Greenberg said progress is going well. I'm going to read you exactly what Louisville Fire Department said. They said rescue crews are still actively working on scene. They've made strong progress. They're still in communication with the worker who is trapped underneath the rubble, but they don't know when they're going to be able to pull him out. What I can tell you is that on this scene, a lot of the firefighters are starting to lean in with a little bit of anticipation. And there's a crane. If we look up from above at photojournalist Aspen Hester shot, you'll see it better. That crane was brought in at about 2:30 hours later into this almost 6-hour rescue. They have a gurney attached to the crane now. That could mean they're about to pull this worker up out of the rubble. Earlier, we heard from Louisville Fire Chief on how this rescue operation went. When they showed up, they found 6 workers, that one trapped underneath. Here's what they said.
One of those workers at about 11:40 fell into a void space, and when they fell, a lot of rubble and debris came down on top of them and they were pinned.
So firefighters shored up the mountains of rubble up top to make sure no more fell down. Bucket by bucket, they pulled out more of the demolished building from beneath. It's a precarious job, says Louisville Fire Chief Brian O'Neill.
Because every time you shift anything, that can cause other things to happen within all that debris pile that they're moving to get to this person. The individual that's in there is talking to us. He is Spanish speaking only, but Captain Ramirez from Rescue 11 Quint 7 is bilingual and is speaking to him right now.
That person, a contract worker, was demolishing a city-owned property slated to become a park for workers in Louisville's medical district. Paula Bryant has seen the crew working before.
And obviously, falling in a big hole like that, he's going to have some injuries, so we hope that he recovers quickly.
And Chief O'Neill isn't exactly sure what the outcome will be, though he puts faith in the experienced rescuers.
There's no one way that things like this happen.
This has been a challenging week for Louisville Fire Department, for all first responders here in Louisville. Yet another example of the heroism of all of them, and a giant thanks on behalf of the entire city of Louisville to every first responder.
Now, one super important thing to keep in mind here, this building did not collapse. This was a demolition site, a city-owned property that was being turned into a park. Again, there were 6 contract workers working on this. One person still trapped underneath. Medical attention is on standby for when they come out. For now, I'm live in Louisville's medical district with photojournalist Emma Gefter and Aspen Hester. Ian Hardwitt, WHAS, on your side.
Ian, we'll be joining you again live if there are any new developments. So thank you very much. Stay with us.